I pulled this deck down for a different reading, but after I finished it, I realized it has more to tell us. But I think this is a reading for somebody else. So I want to know what the mirror deck has to tell us. What message is it holding for someone in the collective? Ooh, addicted. I'm so sorry. So yeah, someone is definitely struggling with a dark fixation. Doesn't have to be substances, but someone has a fixation on something that is hurting them. That's weird. I don't normally do that. Envious gluttony. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not going to jump to conclusions on this one. I'm going to keep going because you that I'm reading for may not be the person with the addiction. It may be somebody in your life. That's not clear yet. But the envious gluttony, that's where I'm like, ooh, this feels like someone else is envious of you and they're very greedy. This is part of their addiction, is they're very greedy for something from you. And remember, we kept drawing the hunger card the last few days. This deck doesn't have that one, but I feel like we haven't paid enough attention to the hunger card is what I'm getting. And it's, yeah, Spirit wants you to know there's someone in your life that is very, very envious of what you have, and they're very greedy. But it's almost like they're greedy for you. It's almost like something about you is their addiction and the thing that they want from you. Oof, it's like they're taking something from you. Yeah, we just drew the obsession card. So you need to be very careful. There's somebody in your life who is obsessed with you. They have some sort of an addiction and you are tied up in that addiction for them in some way. So maybe you are financially supporting them. Maybe you're giving them your time and attention in a way that feeds this insatiable hunger that they have inside of them, this gluttony that they have inside of them. But it's about you. They are taking something from you, possibly with your knowledge, but you don't see how bad it is. You don't see that this really is an addiction for them. And it is envious gluttony. And so whatever it is that they're taking from you, they're jealous. They're envious that you have that thing that they're hungering for that they don't have. And this could be something material, or it could be your charisma and your energy. But this is something that you need to be very, very careful of. Interestingly enough, we drew the Is This Me card. All right, let's get some clarity on that. Maybe you're wondering if this reading is for you. Maybe you're wondering if you're more knowingly tied up in this dynamic than what I'm saying. I don't know. For chance to dream. Oh, someone is very, very jealous of your goals and your dreams. But they're not just jealous that you have the goals and the dreams, they're jealous that you can achieve them. They want what you have, but they also want the success you're getting because of the work you're doing. Yikes. They want you to succeed in this thing that you're working for right now, but at the same time they don't, because they want it for themselves. So they want to be able to take it from you. Hiding your true self. I'm going to say that they are hiding in plain sight. I'm sorry, this is a little darker than I was expecting. But yes, watch out for who this is. They are hiding their true self. They are a little obsessed with you. I feel like if you sit down and really take a look at your circle, I actually think you will be able to figure out who this is, even though they're hiding in plain sight. You know, I feel like hiding your true self and Is This Me are related a little bit, in that they're disguising themselves and you're like, is it? I don't know. But I feel like you do know. I feel like you just need to sit down and look at your circle, Because whatever it is that they're taking from you, you know what it is. You know if it's your energy, you know if it's something material, you know if it's, financial support. But they're not your friend, I can tell you that. They're not your true friend. Because they only want your success so that can benefit them. Ugh. Definitely getting parasite energy, but a true parasite just feeds because it needs to. With this addiction and envious gluttony, this person, it's not a matter of survival for them. It's a matter of some deep, dark emotional hole that they cannot fill on their own. So this is worse. Worse than the parasite card. I know, I keep making that face. I'm like, I'm getting a lot of bad vibes from this, so I'm definitely going to be doing a cleansing after I finish this reading, because I feel like I'm being touched by the bad energy of whoever it is having this impact on your life, right? Oof. Blinded by pain. Blinded by pain. So you have been going through a lot and you're working really, really hard, and they have taken advantage of this in order to continue to take from you, meaning they want you to be distracted. They want you to have some chaos and turmoil in your life so you can't see them clearly. And so this goes back to, it feels like, hey, if you sit down and pay attention, you'll be able to see who this is, but they are dependent on this distraction that you have in your life for you to not notice what they're doing and not see it clearly. So we've got the hiding of the true self, the is it me, and the blinded to pain. Blinded to pain. You can't see the cost of what they're taking from you. You can't see clearly what it is that they're doing because you're so busy. And because there's so much chaos. They may even distract you with chaos. They may even create chaotic situations that you then have to intervene in as a form of distraction to keep you kind of unsteady and unable to see clearly. And then the other card that came out with blinded to pain is today for tomorrow. And so you're willing to sacrifice what you need to sacrifice in the moment to get the benefits in the long term, and they're not. They want it all now. That's their greed, that's their gluttony, that's their addiction. That is really interesting. Accidentally put the... Oh no. We got the masquerade card on the bottom, and I thought we already got it, so I was about to put it away. And I'm like, no, that was on the bottom of the deck. So masquerade, hiding of the true self, is this me? Yeah, somebody's definitely hiding in plain sight and counting on these distractions to keep you from noticing. But they can't do this anymore. You're hearing this reading. You are now awakened to what's going on. You feel it in your gut that you are the person this reading is meant for, and you know someone's taking something from you. You have suspected that someone is taking advantage of you, and we just drew the parasite card. Okay. Yep. Which again, they are worse than a parasite. A parasite really is just doing it for survival. A true parasite. This is worse than that. This is somebody who is 100% feeding off of you, and they're addicted to something that you have. So I'm glad you got this reading, because I think that now you can open your eyes and you won't be blind to the pain of what they're doing because you're so distracted by other things. It's time to give this a little bit of attention, and then make the right decision for you. Because again, you're willing to make sacrifices today for a better tomorrow. That means you need to cut off any parasites in your life. Anybody who's draining you, anybody who is taking your money, taking advantage of you, taking your energy. But yeah, you've got somebody who does not have your best interest at heart, and they are actively hurting you and distracting you so you won't notice. But again, now you know. Now you know, so you can deal with it. Good luck.